Hey guys, welcome back to the Twenteen podcast. I'm your co-host Caroline,
co-host Kimmie,
and today I'm feeling romantic.
Are you feeling romantic?
I'm feeling romantic.
Okay, that's cute.
I know. So guys, we want to discuss rom-coms. Rom-coms. I said it like it was a horror movie, but no, rom-coms are so cute.
I don't like rom-coms. I've watched too many of them in my life, but
wait,
I don't mind talking about rom-coms.
What's the last rom-com you watched? Think.
Oh, the one with Jennifer Lawrence.
Which one?
Where she
the new one that she has coming out, where it's gonna be a musical where she's a sex addict. Guys, I was showing Kimmie this movie trailer
for Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, you did say Jennifer Lawrence.
I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
J-Lo.
Jennifer Lawrence.
But I was showing her J-Lo's new movie trailer that's also going to be a musical. And she's really not into this musical scene, guys. She's not into it. But I'm like
extra.
So happy about it. Like, guys, I want to say The Color Purple, they did a musical, okay? They knew how to do a musical. Mean Girls, I feel like it could have been a little bit better, like musicality wise. Okay. Because once you listen to the Broadway version and then listen to the movie, it's like completely different. You know what I mean?
A lot of theater kids came out on my TikTok
talking about it
and was like, "This is what happens when you hire somebody as a maid, and they can't sing." And I said, "Wow, the girlies are dragging her."
Yeah,
and I think she can hold a tune.
I think it was just,
but they were just like, "She has no musical theater experience. Why the fuck would you hire her as a lead?" And I was like.
Yeah, I think she was there to act. Maybe they should just cut her song. I don't even know, like, or maybe like what they did for The Greatest Showman, where they put the actor and then they put a different like person singing the song over top of it. She's like, "Never enough." Whole different person. Was not her. Yeah, it was not the actress. It was a whole different person.
Yeah, I was like,
they could have done that for Mean Girls.
Yeah, they could have. Because I was like, I know Hugh Jackman can hold it. He says it.
No, he could sing.
He's a great singer. So I was like, what's she talking about?
Zac Efron could sing too. No, I was talking about the action.
Let's not sit here and act like
he could sing.
Mr. Drew was not carrying.
He could sing with emotions.
He could.
That's
he could hold a tune. He
could
hold a note. He's not like Mr. Drew. Mr. Drew was getting a bag back in the day. Disney.
Yeah, he was. He was the it boy.
He was the it boy, and I'm sad that he was the it boy that was behind the cameras like all the time. Because, like he was really doing his, he was doing his thing.
But I'm pretty sure he's paid and he's sitting back. I don't think he's that worried about it.
No, I just he wasn't ugly.
He wasn't ugly either.
That's why I hated it.
He was in my favorite adaptation. My favorite adaptation of the Cinderella movies. Do you like the Hilary Duff one more?
I love the Hilary Duff more.
I love Selena Gomez. And I love her in that. I was obsessed with her the Waverly Place. That's why. Also,
I also was obsessed with it, but when I seen her and I said, she's not giving struggle. She's not giving struggle as much as she thought she was, and it's crazy to say that because she comes from an immigrant family, so it's like she definitely knows what struggle is. But I was like, she's not giving it.
Was she supposed to struggle?
She was supposed to be like, oh, poor me. Like Hilary Duff gave poor me with all them burnt ass edges, them burnt ass fucking ends on her head.
I gotta rewatch
her dead ends
because I only
and
remember
the fucking ugly ass clothes, and then her gay. Oh, sorry, I'm getting them too mixed up. I said her gay best friend. That's definitely in the second movie that they're not gay, but she gives off gay vibes.
Who
was Selena Gomez one?
The Selena Gomez one, gay best friend. I'm not clicking. It's not.
Nah, the girl, her girlfriend. That's like her girlfriend that like ends up being with the black guy. That girl gives gay vibes.
With the glasses.
Yeah, she gives gay. That's why I was like, you're not with a man. You eat coochie.
They were kind of.
I know you do. Look at that face.
They were kind of cute together though. The black guy and her together.
Cute. Yeah, I got an edit of them the other day on my TikTok.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was really cute.
Where are the edits on my page, y'all?
I have too much edits.
They need to curate this for me. Like, where are my edits?
I don't know what your TikTok curator person's doing.
I don't see any Cinderella story on there. Like, that's crazy.
Person's eating it up.
But for the Hilary Duff one, I only remember like her walking down the staircase like with the mask on, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the scene where she's like, Waiting for You was like waiting for rain
Waiting
in this drought.
Yeah.
But like I don't really remember that one because I watched the Selena Gomez version.
No,
more.
I watched.
And I love like
her
her dancing at the end of
with the fucking breathing.
Yeah.
And with the mirror breathing.
Yeah.
And he's just there.
Yeah.
Love you. Was it me and you when we were talking and I was like, he was looking through it like he was really looking at her, or we just realized it's a mirror on his side.
He was feeling her heart chakras through the mirror. That's why.
He was looking at himself like, damn, I'm fine as fuck.
If I became your heartbeat, would you rip me out your chest?
Yes.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I would. I'm so sorry. If I was your heartbeat.
You don't love me. It's okay.
I do.
No, you don't.
That was just very specific, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Because I'm talking about her heart chakra.
That's not a real chakra.
That is.
I don't think you know the chakras.
And I know
chakras. Is it not chakras?
A heart chakra is a real thing.
Not chakras.
And if I was your heart, would you rip me out? I'm being poetic over here. You're not getting it. It's okay.
Anyways, there's like a third Cinderella movie that
with what's her name? With the black hair girl.
Yeah, pretty Little Liars girly.
I did watch that one maybe like
I watched
twice.
it once and I was like, they just feel hard. Because when I seen another Cinderella story, I was like, she's not
popping and locking.
She's not giving what she's supposed to give.
It's the one where she had to do where she was a music person instead, and she wanted to like become like a singer or something like that.
I don't know what the hell she's supposed to be.
It was giving like Barbie movie, like Princess and the Pauper type shit. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You're just like me. And just like you. Oh, have you seen that TikTok?
So if you were trapped in a Barbie movie,
yeah,
and I was the princess and you were the pauper, would you switch places with me?
No, so that you can be the princess and I'll be the pauper.
But I am already the princess.
Yeah, but you want to switch places, so you want to be the pauper and I'll be the princess?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you switch with me?
Sure.
For life?
Yeah.
For the rest of time?
For as long as you want. Consent. Consent.
Okay. It was up to me, sure.
Yeah, it was like consent.
Okay.
Anyways, rom-coms. What other?
No, but you had said J-Lo.
Jennifer Lawrence. Jesus Christ.
Which one? Not the Blind Side. What's that one called where she's like, where they're like doing football stuff?
That's
the playoffs.
Oh my God.
What's it called?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Pause. Though I'm talking about Jennifer Lawrence and the movie that she came out in like last year, where she is hired with this like college boy, because this college boy has like, or no, he's at high school. Yeah. But he's about to go to college. And he has like no experience or whatever. It's called like No Hard
And they
Feelings.
have to know how to date. Oh, never mind. I was talking about that other Jennifer Lawrence movie where like they like join a dance competition.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. Like
no.
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
No, I know what you're talking
X-Men.
about. Yeah, she has a movie where she had to learn how to dance.
And locking.
Yes.
Are you sure it's the same person and not you're thinking of the other girl that's in 10 reasons why 10 things I don't like about you? I think you're thinking about that girl.
No, it's Jennifer Lawrence.
No, it's not.
I remember seeing it behind the scenes.
I think you're wrong.
No.
I think you're thinking about the thing that Dance Flick parodied off of, where you just like Save the Last Dance or some shit like that. That movie?
No, because I remember they were very sweaty and then she slipped out his hands and fell on the floor. You haven't seen a lot of Jennifer Lawrence movies. Did you see the one where she was a mother and she was literally in the womb, like, no. And she was...
Wait. Stop. You're saying different scenes and I'm like, yes. The movie Mother,
yes,
where she is a mother, and it's supposed to be like a Jesus and Mary and God type being. Yeah, I watched that one. I did.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the other one that I'm talking about, where she's literally a dancer in this movie.
I just don't think she's a dancer. I don't think she actually has enough rhythm to portray that she has.
That's why this movie is really funny. It's called The Silver Linings Playbook. I'm telling you, it was like something about like.
Oh, I know about the Silver Linings Playbook. Yes. That's like it's supposed to be like a serious, funny movie.
Yes, like something about football, and then it's like they joined a dance. Look, I'm gonna read it to you. After losing his job and wife, spending time in a mental institution, Pat Salatano winds up living with his parents. He wants to rebuild his life and reunite with his wife, but his parents would be happy if he just shared their obsession with the Philadelphia Eagles. Things get complicated when Pat meets Tiffany, who offers to help him reconnect with his wife if he would do something very important for her in exchange. And I think it's literally like a dance competition or something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I just crazy. Like have like a very like shallow memory, like a water bath memory of this movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But does that count as a rom-com? I think it does count as a rom-com.
Yeah, so what's the last rom-com you watched then?
The last rom-com I watched was Crush. Romantic comedy. Crush with Aluli Cravalho. We talked about this a couple episodes ago.
What?
Aluli Cravalho.
Oh,
Moana.
Yeah.
And Riley from, I think her name was Rowan Blanchard in real life. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Never
a gay
heard
one.
of it.
It was a gay one. It was good though. It was on Hulu.
That's why I've never heard of it.
It was like last year it came out, but they didn't. I was trying to look up, like, I hate when I like fall in love with the movie and I'm trying to look up behind the scenes. I'm trying to look up interviews and there's none. There was no interviews for this movie. There was no behind the scenes, and I think it's just because they're being homophobic.
No, I think all their
like
money.
I think that they just
all their money went to like certain things.
Yeah.
Because I just found out Deadpool, the first movie, there's like a scene where he was like, oh, we're gonna like use guns or whatever for like the final like fight scene. And then like he purposely like leaves, like forgets it in the taxi or whatever. It's because at that point when they were filming, like they realized that their budget for filming was also
running out.
No, was split for marketing. So they were like, we don't have enough money. Technically, if we finish this movie, we don't have money for marketing. So they were like, so we're just gonna write out the gun scene, and they did it that way. They were just like, oh, he left the guns in the taxi. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So now he has to use.
But they're able to do
swords.
that because it's a very funny movie. It's like
So I think like it's just like that, where it's like they just that's how they ended up having marketing. So I'm like, it may have been like they were caught, like they were just like stuck, and they're probably like, do we have enough money for marketing or no?
Or it was that this other thing that I heard, which is that they did not like each other. Rowan Blanchard and Aluli Cravalho.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Rowan Blanchard has this thing where she's like, like I mean, also like I feel like people could change and they, you know, have different points of view as they go through the process of finding themselves and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But she just she had this like thing where she said, I guess that bi people were false.
I love that. Continue.
And obviously Aluli
That's why I said I love that. Continue.
And then in the movie, she literally plays, like, Rowan Blanchard plays a bisexual girl, or maybe she doesn't. I think Aluli Cravalho's character plays a bisexual girl, and the main character is just gay.
For her to come out with such a statement as bold as, I think bi people are just
I think she
false.
Just identifies as queer only, like Rowan Blanchard.
Oh, so
I don't know if that's changed.
Copping out.
Yeah.
Just like how bi people cop out. That's what it sounds like. Because I'm just saying, like, you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, bi people are false, like they don't really exist, like that makes no sense, like you're fucking weird. But then you're gonna be like, I'm queer.
Believe me. I don't know, but like I said, that was like how many years ago? Like 4 years ago. Maybe she's changed her mind. Maybe she realized
she's gonna have to.
Very dumb to say.
The LGBTQ community is not gonna love that.
They gonna bite her.
Yeah, they strong bitches. They real deal strong bitches. It don't matter. The minute you are like, yes, I is a part of the LGBTQ community, you say I am a strong bitch, and you start fighting everybody. So I know this for firsthand.
Yeah, but that was the last rom-com I watched, I think.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was good though.
I would consider stupid things like
it was very funny.
I would consider like Jennifer's Body as a rom-com.
I was about to say I was thinking that. I was like, did Jennifer's Body count as a rom-com?
I want to so bad, but I'm like, it's technically not. It's technically like a horror comedy.
My favorite
like a
line,
dark horror comedy type thing. But I'm like, oh, it's a rom-com.
My favorite line where she was like, you only she's like, I thought you only eat boys. Or
what? Like, I go both ways. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you knew that line. Wow, you knew that line.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I watched Jennifer's Body a
couple of times, right?
Yes, because I told you, with that part and she was talking about bro, there's so many like good lines in that damn movie. Like, I fucking love how annoying that song is in that movie. Where they're like, I will find you by the trees. And you're just like, shut the fuck. You literally murdered somebody.
What genre is that?
It's technically like emo. Like
emo.
You would consider that emo.
Is Allie and AJ?
They're definitely poppy, but
there it's like a different vibe to them. You get what I mean?
They're just raunchier. I'm just mad that we never got the Allie and AJ that cussed.
We might.
I think they cuss now.
What are they doing now?
No, I think they cuss now, but
they're
it's just
still
like,
making music.
Yeah. I think they cuss now, but it's just like I wanted like little Kimmie to be like, it took too long for you to call back. But normally I would just forget that, except for the fact it was my fucking birthday. Like, yeah, I want that.
Really get into that shit.
I want that.
Yeah.
She said my stupid birthday, and I was like, I know she don't want to say stupid.
That's not what she wants.
I know she want to say fucking. Cause how dare you forget my birthday?
How dare Sir Isaac Newton the Third forget my birthday?
Sir Isaac Newton, are you okay?
The third.
The third?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm getting a little delusional over here.
Delusional?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of delusional, rom-coms. Anyway.
Delusional rom-coms?
Oh.
But you know what?
I was about to say, I don't really.
You know what I feel kind of gives the same vibes? Like, it's not a rom-com, but like Princess Diaries.
That is a rom-com.
It is?
I would classify it as a rom-com.
But it's not really more like romantic than...
I feel like anytime when you get that warm, fuzzy feeling that you would get from like a normal rom-com, I would just put that as a rom-com. Because Princess Diaries, it was not solely centered on a love interest, but it was solely centered on her and like trying to find herself and like figure out like what she needs to do at like just kind of like be an adult and like grow up. It's very coming of age, but it's so rom-com-y. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Like it hits on the rom-com-y beats. She literally runs into a fucking bus.
And who was the producer? The other day I found out that what's her name? Whitney Houston was the producer
of Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I know she was a producer for another movie, and I was like, holy shit.
Fact checked. No, honestly, we need a fact check because the other day I was talking about Celine Dion, and I was like, she's at the wedding with her son, and I looked it up, and it was like people are mistaking this TikTok for Celine Dion.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like when I was editing it,
so
I was like,
she's a liar. So
I didn't mean to. So does that count as a lie?
No. Well, everyone else mistaked it for it, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's not just me. I got fooled by the internet, as we do. We always get fooled by the internet sometimes.
Nah, Whitney Houston had... Bro, I'm trying to remember what fucking movie she was a producer on. I said, well, how the fuck you got here?
Oh, it's Whitney Houston.
Because I thought you were going to say
producer.
Paul... What's his name? Paul Marshall or some shit like that? Or Ron Marshall? I think we had one of those.
Yeah, it says Whitney Houston produced Princess Diaries. The Princess Diaries.
Wild.
Yeah, produced by singer Whitney Houston.
I love Whitney.
Yeah, because I was watching Princess Diaries the other day,
was
and
she
I saw
executive or
Whitney
just a regular
Houston.
producer?
She was the producer.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine like
look, this is a picture of her on set.
I was like, I can't imagine her on set being like, PA, PA,
with what's her name? What's this lady's name again?
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews.
Yes, Julie Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
That was the person I thought would have because I watched Princess Diaries so religiously as a child and still do to this day as an adult, that I remember vividly when I was a child because my grandmother is white.
You thought she was gonna come save you?
I thought that I was a princess by default because I was like, she has a white grandmother. I have a white grandmother.
She is Queen of Genovia.
She may be a queen.
She's just waiting to tell me.
Therefore, I'm a princess.
Right.
And I was waiting so patiently until I turned 16. I was like, well, she turned like 16, and now she's like a princess of Geno. Yeah.
You know what? I kind of felt the same way about a lot of Wattpad stories. I was like, I'm gonna get these werewolf powers. I'm gonna get these vampire powers when I turn 16.
Mermaid.
I'm gonna become a mermaid when I turn 16. I was just waiting, like how you're waiting for your Hogwarts letter.
Silence. I
like everybody on mute. Don't judge me for my powers. I was waiting for them. How long did you wait for that letter? Did you ever open the seal?
I'm still waiting.
You ever smelt the letter?
Still waiting.
Oh, what was that?
Still waiting.
That's what I thought.
This one fucking eyes tearing off.
Yeah, just like how I'm waiting for my mermaid powers to come in. They haven't kicked in yet, but one of these days, I'm not gonna be able to touch water.
You know what? It's so funny. Shouting out to my sister again, Gabby.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
2 episodes in a row.
I know. Gabby was obsessed with Charmed, which is like a witch series.
Yeah.
If you guys,
I wanted to be a witch for a time.
Gabby. So like, me and my babysitter at the time, and Gabby, we used to like watch Charmed on the weekend, like it was Saturday or whatever. And then it finally came onto Netflix, and we started to watch it there. And then like we just we didn't need a babysitter anymore, or whatever. And so Gabby was still kind of young, but I was old enough to still watch us. Like I was like 14 at some shit at the time, so I could watch us legally at home. So she's like, well, I don't need a babysitter. So my sister would watch Charmed, and after a while I was like, yo, I'm tired of Charmed. I can't keep constantly watching Charmed. Like I need different media.
Give me something different.
Yeah, I need different media to consume. But Gabby continued watching it, and we told her that she was Paige, because she was more like Paige personality wise, like very fun, bubbly.
I don't really know the characters.
Social, like very social. She's like the last sister that they like include or whatever. And I was like the middle person, I was like Piper, because she's very much what's his face? She's very much like in the middle. She's very much like a peacemaker, and that's just my whole entire life. It's always been a peacemaker between my mom and my sister, or my mom and somebody else, or my sister and somebody else. Like I've always just been the peacekeeper.
Right.
So she wanted to be Paige, and Paige is a white lighter. She's like half white lighter, half witch, and white lighters can orb. And Gabby told me that for years.
What is a white lighter?
A white lighter, it's like an angel, sort of, like kind
Whoa.
of, yeah. But they can orb, so it's like they can like teleport, but like they call it orbing.
Okay.
And how Paige got her powers as a white lighter and a witch and everything was that her parents got into like a terrible accident. Like she was in the car and they got into an accident, and she orbed out of there without knowing she can orb. And so Gabby said there was multiple times where she's just sitting in the back seat like
trying to orb.
She's like, today's the day.
Trying to orb.
Today's the day.
I would never judge.
Gabby's like, I'd be so sad if you guys died, but if that gave me my powers.
Oh my gosh. No, I would never, because I would never judge, because that was me. I know. I would sit there and be like, if I just try hard enough, my powers would come through.
Yeah, Gabby used to try to orb behind the couch. She said she used to like sit behind the couch and just hold her, like she's like
I've jumped off of a couch before thinking I would fly.
Gabby did the same thing.
Oh,
Gabby
God.
did a lot of the same things.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, because I'm sitting here like
almost broke my arm.
Oh God!
Trying to jump off the couch.
How far?
Like you know how there's like the bottom part and there's the top half. I literally did a running jump from that half of the couch, the bottom to the top part, and flew off and was like, "I'm gonna fly."
Oh shit!
Hit that hard on the floor. Girl, you ain't flying.
Girl,
sit your ass down.
Girl, get up. Nah.
And then your parents just be like, I bet you want to do that shit again.
Like, shut up. I'm trying to fucking fly.
I'm trying to fly, mama. I'm trying to fly.
Like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. Nah, but it's just, yeah.
I think that's funny because you and Gabby definitely were of the supernatural type.
Same vibe.
Yeah. And I was sitting here like,
waiting for your Hogwarts letter.
Any day now.
Any day.
I've struggled enough. I know too many things.
Deserve this.
I can quote almost all the Hogwarts.
I'm
like Harry Potter
meet
movies.
Harry. Yeah.
I would meet Harry. I'd probably meet his kid and or his like grandkid at this point, depending on like where the fuck JK wants to take that. But you know, we don't support JK. We only support the world. You
can meet him in the Ministry of Magic.
His old ass. Yeah, probably.
Doesn't he work there?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Him and Hermione.
And Hermione?
Yeah. I'm not sure what the fuck Ron does. I'm not gonna remember. I don't remember if Ron is also in the Ministry of Magic, but I remember Harry and Hermione because like Hermione is I have not read all the books yet, but technically she like starts like a free all the house elves type movement in Hogwarts. Like she has little pins and stuff like that. So I think she continues that in.
Do they want to be free?
Yeah, they don't want to be slaves.
No, I was seeing a TikTok where it was like the house elves were like, nah, I like doing the dishes.
Dobby was like, "What?
Like, why did you do that?
Now I'm homeless.
Like, I got nowhere to go.
Stinky fucking sock.
No,
now.
dead ass.
What the fuck?
What am I supposed to do? I don't know where to go.
Nah.
Yeah, but is there any other rom-coms you'd like to mention? Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions would be, Honorable mention will be Twilight. Don't do that. You just said that you want to be a fucking mermaid and shit, and I say Twilight.
No,
you want to breathe
but I
heavy.
just mean like rom-com.
Twilight.
Comedy.
Twilight's funny.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I think they're trying to be dead ass serious.
No, they're funny as fuck. They're funny.
It's funny, like in retrospect.
Like funny as fuck.
But where they trying to be funny is the real question.
I think,
and I don't think that they were trying to be funny.
They were trying to be funny.
They were dead ass serious. That blue tint and all, they were.
Oh,
serious.
the blue tint. That's where they were the most funniest.
That's where they were the most serious.
No, that's where they're most.
They
funniest.
weren't trying to be funny. They weren't trying to key it up.
No, in the first movie, they definitely were. There were some levity of
some
jokes.
hee.
There was a lot of jokes.
Ha ha.
Yeah. Miss Anna Kendrick was in there. She was giving us jokes.
So I have a question.
Oh Lord. Sorry. I mean, yes.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How were you like daydreaming like about these scenarios? Because I surprisingly would not daydream that I was the main character.
Are you kidding me?
No, I did not daydream that I was the main character. Like I would make up like the scenarios, but I would make a character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll make a character, but it wouldn't be me as the character.
I do this thing called maladaptive daydreaming. I am probably the most toxic of all toxic daydreamers.
It's like where you daydream during the day, right?
No, that's where you like, yeah, you can daydream like with your eyes open, but it's like in very great detail.
Yeah.
And every time I'm the main character. Because I don't believe I'm the main character in my own life. Right. So I'm the main character in that. Like I might be exposing myself. Hold on, wait a second. Is the ops around? Because if I find a scene in a movie very likable,
you imagine yourself as that.
Like I don't know, I'm just gonna throw one out there. Twilight. I would picture myself.
I'm just gonna throw a movie out there. No bias.
Twilight.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think I've ever imagined myself as Bella.
I was Bella. I like maladaptive. Like I'd be like in school, like taking a test,
right,
daydreaming about me being Bella, and I would like say certain things and stuff. The only issue about maladaptive daydreaming is that there's some moments where it's like you fucking slip. It's like you slip through like time. It's like it feels like you slip through like time slips almost, where it's like I'm slipping through this reality sometimes. So it's like sometimes I'll be like doing that, right? So I'm like I'm there. I'm fucking daydreaming that I'm Bella Swan and fucking, you know, Edward just romancing me the fuck up. And out of nowhere, I just like he'll say a joke. And I'm like, but I would laugh out loud, like no one else is around me, and I would catch myself and be like, "What the fuck did I just do? Did I just giggle out loud?" Yeah,
Kimmie, you're scaring me.
Or sometimes I'll be driving.
Yeah,
I be driving.
Yeah, but that's relatable.
No, I be driving. Yeah, I be driving. And like out of nowhere, I will say a line that my quote unquote character is supposed to say.
Really?
Yeah, I do that shit sometimes.
Whoa.
Sometimes like
that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
No, sometimes if I don't catch myself, I'll do it around Jamal, and he'd be like, "What'd you say?" I'm like, "Huh, nothing."
Wow.
Yeah, it's serious.
That's not how I thought you would talk about. Because when I daydream, I feel like I'm like very creative in my head as well. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I need to imagine, like, okay, like how am I supposed to do this? I have to like kind of like fast forward and imagine like all the steps of what I'm supposed to do. But I imagine it not like as a list. I imagine it as if I'm actually doing it. And then in that sense, I'm myself. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was like, oh, I got to build the set. I imagine like all the steps, but like in fast motion, like maybe like on 3 times speed of everything I have to do. And it's like very realistic to me. So it's like, you know what I mean? If I had to write a story, it's like I picture it completely in my mind, like very, very vividly. But I would not say that I've like watched a movie and I'm like, I'm gonna imagine myself as this character. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Every time I daydream, I never daydream like as myself, which is crazy. Like I daydream about if I daydream about like a couple, it would be like a girl, a guy. Like it would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's never like, oh, I'm the girl.
No, it's I think I always put myself in that situation. And the craziest part is that like it's like a trigger. Yeah. So it's not like I'm always maladaptive daydreaming. I think that's what it's called. That's like the technical term for it. I'm not always doing that, but I do notice I do it more when I'm depressed. So like a lot,
like kind of like escape.
Yeah, like a lot of people are like, sometimes it's like it's just that it's very addicting,
right?
Because it's like,
no, yeah, I think it's addicting.
Yeah,
too.
like because sometimes like if I'm really depressed, I'll do it before I go to sleep. So it's like, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go sleep now. Like I put my phone down and I close my eyes and I'll just like imagine all of this shit, then go to sleep. And then when I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to wake up yet, I'll do that again. Like I'll close my eyes and do that again. And I, like I said, I realize it when I'm more depressed. So it's like, yeah, when I'm more depressed, I may be sleeping, but no, I just don't want to leave yet.
You know what I kind of will say that I do is if I like imagine myself as like in a role, like if I'm like, I imagine myself as a producer, or I imagine myself like it's more like how I was saying, like how if I'm doing a task, then I will imagine myself as that, but never like in a story scenario, unless it's like, oh, I'm a producer and I'm doing a day on set, like da 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 da, like you know what I'm saying, or I'm acting on set and da 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 da, like that's the only reason I would imagine myself as the person, which is I find what you just said very interesting. Very, very interesting.
It's mental illness.
Even if
it's mental illness.
Even if I was reading a Wattpad story and like the girl was the princess or whatever, I would never imagine, like I could never read a book and then imagine myself as the main character in that book.
I do that all the time. Because like I said, I don't feel like in my life I'm the main character. I don't give off main character vibes. I'm not the person where like naturally, and I told my boyfriend this, I was like, naturally I just don't think people look for me. Like if I walk into a room, I don't think anyone turns to look at me.
But they do. I told you.
Yeah, you guys always tell me this. And I'm just like, I don't believe it. Like because in my head, I'm like, nah, it's just not how it is. I think because of fucking bullying or whatever. But like just me naturally, I'm like, nah, it's not. But
you gotta think about it. Even when they were bullying you, they were looking for you.
I know they was looking for me.
They were looking for your ass. Yeah,
but like that's like the craziest part, because I sat there and I was just like, oh. Like I guess because of like that and just shitty, like having shitty fucking relationships, it's like I just don't think people look for me first. So like I know you said it and one of our guy friends had said it and then Jamal said it and you guys were like, yeah, no, people stare at you like all the time, Kimmie.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
oh my god.
Like
it's she.
Okay, only time that I kind of noticed it and I was just like, nah, bro, you're tripping, bro. Like you're tripping ball sags. I was going out with one of my guy friends to Spirit Halloween. I can't remember what we went for. I think we went to go look for like Halloween costumes, like ideas and stuff like that for him. Before I came with the club hangout, like all of us just going.
Yeah.
We went there and we had bought like the little shot glasses. They were like little horror shot glasses that we had bought. It was like $1 or some shit like that. We were at the counter and this like goth girl, like emo goth girl, she was like sitting on the opposite counter. So there's like a counter here and there's like a counter for the back for like, you know, bags or whatever. So she was sitting on there because there's nobody there. We went like on a fucking Wednesday, like there's nobody there. Yeah. So she's sitting there and the guy's like ringing us up and I seen her look at me. And the way out she was like looked at me, I was like, okay, like she just fucking like looked at me. She said some, you know, like just a quick glance. Like, okay, cool. I was talking to the cashier and was trying to like joke around, whatever. And then we left and my guy friend was like, did you see her stare at you? And I was like, she didn't stare at me, bro. I think you're being dramatic. And he was like, no, she stared at you. Like she full blown stared at you. High key was giggling, trying to get your attention. I just don't think you caught that. And I was like, oh. I was like, I was like, how was I supposed to know? He was like, yeah, no. He's like, that shit happens to you all the time. Because then he told me that we were at the mall and he was like, people will literally stare at you, Kimmie. Like, people be like, I'm just like, bro. Like,
but same thing, we went to that K-pop night thing you went to.
Yeah.
And because of your shirt too. They're like,
Got 7.
Yeah. And y'all just instantly had a conversation. So I'm like, nah, they see you.
I know, but the funny part is I'm like, nah, they just don't. In my mind, I'm like, no, they don't. No,
please
stop it.
Get a grip.
That's why.
I promise you, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know.
Yeah.
But I feel like people more look like you though.
Why?
I don't know. I just
no.
No, I just
feel
feel like they do. I feel like they do.
Nah.
I'm being honest. They
no.
do.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. Half the time I be looking busted.
No, you don't.
Today?
No, stop. Stop the fucking cap. Stop the fucking cap. Stop these fucking cameras. Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Please.
Cut
Sidebar.
the cameras. Wait.
Nah, I just be like chilling.
No.
Yeah.
I think your problem is it's always by people, like especially men that you just not looking for.
That I'm really not trying to pay attention to.
It's
like
always,
why is
that's
it
your
always
issue? It's your issue. It's
like
always
a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, it's always
like
dudes that just
that ass like, please leave me alone, please. I'm not asking for your attention.
They be
I'm
like,
really
hey,
not.
mommy, you be like, I look 5.
Especially if I look like a child.
You do.
But especially if I have my natural hair out, it's like they're like, ooh, ooga, ooh,
Nubian queen,
my Nubian the natural baby. yo, please,
natural baby,
please leave me alone. Like I've told Kimmie the amount of stories where it's like this guy is twice my elder, and he's trying to holler at me like I'm not like going to kindergarten tomorrow. And it makes me so uncomfortable.
Isn't it weird? Like,
it makes me so uncomfortable.
Like I still do get it, but not as much. But like when I was working at Publix,
yeah.
I was like early 20s. So it's like 19, 20. I would have men literally hit on me and I would look at them like, I look 5. So
I would literally be looking at them like 5, deer in headlights.
No, one thing that I told my mom, I was like, the one thing that I hate that like the people at Publix used to do when they used to hit on me, like them old men that used to hit on me, they'd be like, oh, so like, they're like, oh, so like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm 19, or like, I'm like, oh, I'm 20. They're like, oh, you look mad young. You look like you're supposed to be in middle school. And you're like, is that what you want? Is that why you're talking to me?
It's weird.
Because like, why the fuck are you saying I look like I'm? If I look like I'm in middle school, then that means you want somebody in middle school. And you just don't want to fucking go to jail. So you're gonna pick me.
Yeah, it's very weird. And then I feel personally a little bit scared to be like, I don't want you because you're super old. Because then they be trying to ooh, like, you get what I'm saying? Like they get all big and broody and weird, and I'm like, okay.
Some of them don't. I did tell an older man, I was like, oh no, like I'm just not interested in, like, you know.
I'm traumatized.
I told him, I was just like, oh no, thank you. I think I said along the lines of like, oh no, like you're too old for me. Like I didn't say like I don't like older guys. I was just like, oh no, you're just like too old for me. And he was just like, age ain't nothing but a number.
That's what they always say. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Aaliyah,
and
R.I.P. But you fucked the whole game for everybody.
No, really.
You really did.
Yeah.
That bitch, ever since she sang it, they said, well, she was 15.
No, yeah, and she wanted that man. So, yeah, but you don't look like that man. Do you realize that at your big old age?
She didn't want R. Kelly.
It was about R. Kelly?
Yes.
What the hell?
Nobody wants that old ass man.
I didn't know that.
Ugly ass man. Nobody want him. And the people that want him are delusional.
Wait, I thought Aaliyah was with somebody.
R. Kelly. Have you not watched any of the documentaries?
No.
Have you watched any of them? If you have not, that's your issue. Because literally one of the girls was like, oh, she had caught like R. Kelly having sex with Aaliyah. Yeah. And she said it. She was like, Aaliyah was definitely a victim. And Damian Dash said that he's never talked about it with Aaliyah. And anytime that it did get brought up in her presence, she stopped. She froze and she became a different person. He said that. He was like, every time it got randomly brought up in a conversation.
I thought the guy that she was with was on, like, she was getting, like, she was trying to, because remember, they were like, for the plane, right? She was trying to go back home to get married to somebody. Wasn't she?
No, I think she had like another, like, it was like the performance, or she honestly didn't want to, like, I forgot what the scenario was, but she wasn't marrying nobody.
I swear it was like, no, she was trying to go home because she was like marrying somebody or something along those lines. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe one of the documentaries lied.
It was definitely like, she was done with the music video and she wanted to get back home as soon as possible, because I think like flying or some shit like that, like I'm not sure if it was flying or flying that plane really made her nervous and she just wanted to be over with. And there is so many like conspiracies about her death and if she actually died.
Yeah,
newsflash, she didn't actually die.
Didn't?
No. Like, people,
what do you mean?
People believe that she was already dead when she was on the plane.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, who killed her?
They were saying that her family sedated her before she was on the plane because she was having a panic attack because of how the plane looked and how the plane was like not up to code and shit like that. Like, that gave her like anxiety, and they like supposedly sedated her, put her on the plane, and then she basically was dead because the coroner like I think the coroner had put her death at a different time than when the plane actually crashed or some shit like that. It's like, it's a whole thing.
So then
it's a whole rabbit hole.
They meant to crash the plane? Is that what you're saying? Is that what the conspiracy is saying?
No, I think they sedated her, and because they probably.
So then, how would they even say, "Oh, she," like, when if they did land safely, they would have been like, "Oh, she just died on the plane."
I mean, they gave her a lot of sedatives though, like sedatives. Sorry, they gave her a lot of sedatives, so they were like she possibly died before then. And then like
no, but I'm saying in theory, if the plane landed,
yeah, it'd be like, well,
like how's Aaliyah dead? She got on the plane,
like how Michael Jackson died. They'd be like, oh, she drugged herself. She was addicted to drugs. Because I'm sorry, I
hope that if I'm ever in the industry, I'm surrounded by very good people. I feel like a lot of the things though that's happened in the industry, a lot of people have gotten called out for it. Like like a lot of people are not tolerating it anymore.
I'm glad,
thankfully, because I want to go into a industry where it's not terrifying.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna hold you.
I just want to be creative. I just want to be creative.
I want to be creative without any boundaries,
without anybody trying to hurt me.
Trying to do some
scary
weird shit.
Yeah,
because I was about to say like R. Kelly really fucked up all those black women, and he picked black women on purpose, and he picked black women that weren't fully educated, weren't really literally needed him to get out of the scenario that they were in. So it's like he definitely preyed on them. So people who are like, nah, he didn't know what he was doing, he definitely knew what he was doing. He knew their age, he knew everything about them. He knew that they all wanted to be singers, and who else can help you into the industry than R. Kelly himself? Because who did he bring into the industry? Aaliyah. That album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, he wrote for her because he's illiterate.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, so that's technically like the album, because he actually is on the album. Like you hear him on some of the songs.
Wow.
Like you remember the song Back and Forth?
Nope.
The back forth and forth.
Nope.
It was playing in
Forever. I'm a baby girl.
It was playing in Forever 21.
I'm only this many.
Whatever.
I'm only baby.
Not that old. I'm not that old.
I'm only baby. I honestly did not hear a lot about R. Kelly or anything like that because I just wasn't.
Look it up. It's fascinating. Young. It's very fascinating. But one thing that I do agree is that his whole camp needs to be behind bars. They enabled, because a lot of people in his camp that did see the shit that was going on and did leave the first sight they saw it, they should not be reprimanded for it. But the people who stayed, why are you staying?
Right.
So you condone pedophilia, you condone sex trafficking, like you condone all these things.
You know what?
Therefore, like you're gonna repeat again because that money good. That
you know what? Good. You know what makes me like very happy about the internet is that all this is called out.
Yeah,
like all of it is called out, and in a certain pace, everything could be brought into light, and like we could start correcting. Like you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it only happens in the industry. It happens in real life. It happens in families where people are disgusting, and because they tell the little girls or little boys to shh, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the parents also continue to keep the secret or like keep it under hush because they don't want their child to be affiliated with that man. You know what I mean? It's very
understood that as like
they don't want the family dynamic to be all messed up, and it's like
I've never understood that, and I don't care if people are gonna be upset about this. I never understood how you as a parent can have your child come up to you and say, this uncle, this aunt, this this cousin did this to me, and you just are like, nah, they didn't do it to you, just go back to sleep. It's like, what? Or
you're like they did. I'm like, okay, but they're a family though, and sometimes families do the wrong thing, but they really love you.
Like, fuck off, bro. You could suck a dick.
You're stupid. Talking about?
You're stupid as fuck. You're so dumb.
Why are we on a murder campaign? Why don't we have murder charges against us? This nigga should be dead.
Yeah, he should be dead. Nah, dead. You know what's crazy? Because that just reminded me of a case. I don't remember the case. It was just like fleeting. It was passing. I have to like do more deep dive into it. But supposedly there was this little boy that like his dad was friends with this guy or whatever, and the guy ends up kidnapping his kid, takes him like across, like kidnaps his kid and like holds him in like a hotel room and basically abuses the boy, like sexually abuse him and stuff like that. Yikes. And then I think he got caught. Again, I didn't
wait. So this is the dad's friend?
Yeah. So this is the dad's friend or whatever. He gets caught or whatever. He's going to jail. He's actually on his way to trial, and the dad
kills him.
The dad's in a baseball cap and fucking glasses, and like they had because they had to fly. Because he was in a different state, so they fly him into the state or whatever that, you know, he's getting charged, and he sees him in handcuffs, and you literally see the dad in the video. It's they blurred it, but you see the dad in the video with the fucking baseball cap and the glasses, and like the man passes him, and all of a sudden like you just see this, like he just like puts a gun to the man's head and pulls the trigger and his body falls. And the judge never charged him with anything. Like the dad never charged him with nothing. Was like, hey, he got
what he
shit.
deserved.
I got good shit.
Right, you got him.
I just thought it was funny because the mom was like, if he would have told me, I would have at least drove his ass up there. Like, I don't know why the fuck he did this shit by himself. Like, I want my licking too. I want my licking too. And I was like, that's how you're supposed to react when you hear that your kid got touched by somebody that you know. You kill them. There's no if, ands. That man had no if, ands, or but.
Yeah.
He killed that nigga. Yeah. So he killed him calmly.
Yeah.
He said, "Pop."
Anyways, time to eat lunch.
He said, "Okay, I'm done.
Time to eat lunch. Time to take my kid to Chuck E. Cheese.
You could handcuff me if you want.
Yeah.
I did what the fuck I need to do. Yeah.
I feel like I would do the same. I'm not even kidding you. The way that I would like if that's we're not even going to bring up no other celebrities, but
I would.
There's just certain. It's like, why would you even get with a pedophile in the first place? But that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
Didn't Miss Eilish get with one, or was he just a racist?
Did she?
Was he not a racist? I swear people were like, it's not Billy's fault. Whatever he chooses. I swear he was like a racist, and they broke up or whatever. And their people were like, if you're with a racist, you have racist views. They're trying to call her out and say she was racist.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
It was a couple years ago. It was like, I think like 2021 or some shit like that. I just remember seeing it, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if he's sitting there like all day, every day, being like, I hate black people.
Right. And like it's like kind of like how when you don't know until you know, you know what I mean? Like you meet a lot of people, and then eventually they say something where it's like, oh, you're that type of person. Yeah, you were hiding it really good for a minute there.
You're not for the girlies.
Yeah, and then as soon as I thought I knew you switch it up and you start talking. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not like that. I gotta go.
Yeah, we have to.
And as we talked about before, we dip. We dip. We're getting. There's brand new news, guys. We're dipping. Okay, we're not sitting here lollygagging. If there's something wrong, we gotta go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not the views, we gotta go.
If it's not the vibe, you fucking go.
Yeah. Anyways,
would you be my best friend if I was a bug? If I was a roach,
I would put you in like a little jar.
You're such a fucking liar. You would squish me and not look back. You would stomp my ass. You would stomp my ass like stomp the yard.
Do you talk?
No, I'm just a roach. I'm just a
How
regular
would I know that it's you?
You just have to feel the vibe. But you
I have to feel your heart chakra.
Bro, I can't with you.
I will open my chest up and I put your little roach body inside my
heart. Stop talking. I open my chest up.
I open my chest cavity and put you right there.
That's gross. That's so gross. I would love
it or hate it.
I'll be okay if you stomp
right
on me.
Here.
Nah, I think I'm
right here.
I'm actually I feel so gross. I feel gross now. You just pick up a random roach and put it in your body.
It's not random. It's you.
But I'm still a roach.
And
I'm a roach.
So you don't want me to love you? What's wrong with you? You don't want to be my best friend in my heart cavity?
You would feel me crawling in your heart. Mm-hmm.
That's how I know you're alive.
The way you're answering these so confidently. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. If you were a roach, I would have stomped on you. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's not like I can talk and be like, hey, Caroline, it's me, Kimmie. That's different. I'm not talking. I'm just a regular roach. It's a little bit weird.
You would stomp on me?
You're a roach. I love you, but you're a roach. If you had some way of communicating, then yeah. I would not stomp on you.
I'll take my antennas and rub them on your arm. You know it's me.
What's this, Bug's Life?
Yes. I'm a roach.
Then I won't.
Help me.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I almost forgot. It's the month of February, so happy Black History Month, my guys.
Black History.
Black History Month. Yes, we are black, especially me. I am black.
She's racist because she said she would stomp on me if I was a roach.
I just realized how that segues a little bit racist, but it's not. We're not going to keep that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, it's okay. Cancel her.
No, don't.
Cancel her.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love my black people. I am black. Remember that. I am black.
She said she would stomp on me. Heard that?
Oh
Heard
my
that?
God,
During
bro.
Black History Month.
Right.
She only using 50% of the month and the other 50% she using
I'm
to
not-
disgrace me. Mm-hmm.
I am
Mhm.
black, okay? Just because my
Mhm.
mother is very light-skinned, it's not my fault that her mother is white, and she's not fully goddamn white. It's just that her genes won. The white genes won.
You see how she's trying to save herself?
Listen,
you see how she's trying to make her case?
No.
No.
I have to make my case.
No.
Listen here. Hi, look me dead in my eyes. My grandmother, okay?
I'm gonna
her
cut this
mother, stop it. Her mother
I'm not saving
was
you.
an Indian. Her dad's a Scottish man. Make her, she is white. Now she gets with another Indian looking man. Make my mother white with the brown skin. Make light skin. I don't understand. My mother gets with a very dark skinned man. I come out looking like this. Can I help how I look? No.
And that's why she
But I'm
can only
technically
use
not mixed.
50% of the month.
50%
And she's wasting
So what about Zoe
it.
Kravitz?
She's wasting it.
What about Zoe Kravitz?
At
That
least,
bitch.
at least she wouldn't stomp on me. Okay. Y'all,
I see somebody say she was like 25% black, and I said,
y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry to Zoe Kravitz. You could keep 100% of the month.
"Oh, she get
Yeah, because she wouldn't stomp on
but
me.
she 25% black.
She wouldn't stomp on me. You the one who said that. You dug yourself
Bruh,
grave.
my God.
I said I would keep you in my heart cavity, but that's a different story.
I just you're.
I
a
said I would keep
roach.
your 25% white ass up in here, crawling around. Okay, so
I'm not
yeah,
white.
keep it
I
at that.
swear to you guys.
keep it at that. No, stay over there. You don't. She don't want my love. It's okay. I understand,
Oh,
guys.
Whatever. Whatever.
That's the end of this podcast.
I'm
episode.
glad you're not a fucking roach. God damn it. How
You
it
see-
backfired
You see
on
how
me.
nice I was to her today?
I don't understand
okay?
how it backfired on me.
I said if
scenario
my
up.
heart beat, I would keep her rhythmically in my heart.
Would you keep me around if I was doo-doo?
Yes, I'll put you in a jar.
Why do you always resort to jars?
Because then it's like I could contain you. You won't stink up the place.
I'm
You have a great life.
What happens if my stink so bad that I start melting the
No,
jar?
you can't. It's glass.
I start melting the
You
jar.
can't.
You
You
forget
can't.
you forget glass is made because of high heat. What happens if I'm just so stanky
No.
that the heat just from the stink start melting the glass?
I disagree with that statement. Anyways,
I disagree with that statement.
I disagree with that statement. Anyways, y'all, like I said, end of the
Yes.
episode.
End of the episode.
She's like maybe like half forgiven, because she did say she would stomp on me. So
oh my god! Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Happy Black History, guys.
Happy
We will
Black
see you
History.
guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, comment.
comment.
Like, we want to hear from you. Hello.
I was about to say, guys, we are on all fucking
We're on all platforms. Yeah.
We're on Spotify.
Listen, guys. Listen to us in the car. Are you driving? Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Spotify, so you can sit there and listen to our beautiful voices. I'm sorry that I don't have a great voice.
Don't
Carolyn,
listen to music.
you have such a great voice for
What?
podcasts.
Why?
My sister, Gabby, another shout out, said that, and her girlfriend, Vivian, said that you have such a podcast voice. And I was like, you're so right. You have a podcast voice.
Me yelling into the microphone.
Yeah, it's very soothing. It's I don't
very
know,
soothing.
My voice.
It's time for you to go to sleep. Me yelling into the podcast. Right.
Anyways, guys, ASMR
Yeah.
time.
Thank you guys for the compliment. I'll take it.
Yes, I was gonna say it's very. I don't know. It just sounds nice. Mine doesn't sound that nice, but yours sound nice.
I disagree with that statement.
It's
Okay.
another one.
Take credit where credit is due. You were doing amazing. You're
Mm.
doing amazing, sweetie.
Thanks.
Yeah. You see how nice I am? And she says she would stomp on me.
Oh
Okay.
God.
But
Anyways, we're on Spotify, so you guys can hear our
on Apple
beautiful-
Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, so you can hear our beautiful voices.
Mhm.
We are also on TikTok, short formed, so you guys can go
Yep.
ahead. For all
Y'all
my-
want to replay these little clips where she said she was going to stomp on me?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna keep that in. I know you are. That's gonna be a short. That's gonna be a short. That's crazy. I would say for TikTok, for my ADHD
Watch it on
girly,
TikTok, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram Reels.
Instagram. We
Mhm.
have posts. We have reels.
We have Facebook for the oldies out there.
Facebook for my older people, so you guys can go
We
ahead.
love
and,
you too.
and you guys
Prom,
can like
prom,
it.
prom. We love you.
Yeah,
We promise we love you.
you guys can like it and repost it, and you can make
Share it.
share
on
it,
your stories.
whatever. You
Yeah,
do on
don't
Facebook.
forget to tag us.
And then Twitter, we're on Twitter.
We are
all by Twenteen Podcast. So
Twenteen Podcast.
Tween Teen. Damn, I said it wrong.
Have you been saying it wrong?
I'm saying it wrong. Is that twin?
Teen.
It's tween.
Twin? Yeah.
Why
like, because 20?
I've been saying tween.
Why?
I've been saying tween.
Okay.
So Twenteen podcast.
Yeah.
The only podcast I'm on, and I fuck it up. Twenteen podcast. I've been saying tween this whole time.
Really?
Like tween?
Like tween?
Like a tweenie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been fucking it up. Fuck me.
Like 20.
Twenteen podcast.
Yeah.
We are on, like I said, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, IG, Twitter, or X.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Twitter and Facebook. So go ahead, share as much as possible.
Yep.
We love the interactions with you guys.
We want to talk to you.
Obviously, we're on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are physically watching us on YouTube, and I think you could actually physically watch us on Spotify.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know. Like, you can put like video forms up on
Yep.
there, so you guys can see us.
Yep.
And make sure that you guys like everything. You comment on all of the stuff, and you subscribe on YouTube, and you follow on Spotify, and you like on Spotify, and you do what the fuck ever on Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And for IG and Twitter and Facebook and TikTok, you share the fuck out of it and like the fuck out of it and comment the fuck out of it.
Yep.
So thank you guys
thank you guys so much for watching.
We absolutely love you.
We will see you guys next week.
C
and K signing out.